Hello, good afternoon, everyone. This is Joanne Rose Llamas Macalisang, your reporter. The topics that I'm going to discuss are the following: what is computer based assessment, its history, definition, use, and applications. Computers and technology have impacted almost every industry across the globe, and one specific area that has experienced a substantial change is the education sector. The pace at which the process of teaching, assessing, and learning has evolved is enough to signify the impact. Books have moved to ebooks, physical classrooms have turned into online classrooms, and paper based tests have become online tests. What is a computer based assessment? It is the practice of assigning quizzes and tests to learners on a computer instead of paper. Computer based assessments are already used widely in many e learning environments. History. Computer based assessment is not a new idea. In fact, it has been around in some form since 1959, when the very first computer based training system was built. However, like CBT, computer based assessments didn't get much recognition until a few decades ago, and it only started becoming really influential in the past few years, as online technologies have greatly advanced what is possible. At its broadest, the definition of computer based assessment is this: the use of digital tools for assessment related activity. Notice the use of the term digital tools rather than computers. This is because today, computer based assessments can also be both created and taken using laptops, tablets, and even smartphones. Any type of testing that involves the use of these technologies as opposed to paper and pencils can be considered under the umbrella of computer based assessment. Why use computer based assessment? Computer based assessment can be used to help increase the frequency of assessment, to offer immediate feedback, and to make tests accessible anytime and anywhere. Bull and McKenna cite the following reasons to use computer based assessment. First, to increase the frequency of assessment, thereby motivating students to learn and encouraging students to practice skills. Second, to broaden the range of knowledge assessed. Third, to increase feedback to students and lecturers. Fourth, to extend the range of assessment methods. Fifth, to increase objectivity and consistency. Sixth, to decrease marking loads and to aid administrative efficiency. Computer based assessment can be used with a diagnostic, formative, and summative focus. Computer based assessment can be used with a diagnostic focus at the start of a course or module. Teachers can evaluate students' baseline knowledge or understanding and, if appropriate, provide feedback. Computer based assessment can also be used to provide formative assessment, that is, assessment which is developmental for students' learning but does not contribute to credit points. Computer based assessment allows for instant feedback. This can be written to address students' misconception directly or to point students to relevant resources to support their own learning. Finally, computer based assessment can also be used to provide summative assessment, that is, assessment which results in a final grade, which reflects the standard of achievement of a student's work against intended learning outcomes. And that is all. Thank you very much for listening.